I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome to my new digs, which I guess are technically still my old digs. Anyway, this is my kitchen. This is where videos will be recorded from now on. Check out that sweet natural reverb. Anyway, to kick off this new series after my year-long hiatus, well, it's only been 2 weeks, but still feels like an awful long time, I thought we'd dive into something uplifting, something to pick our spirits up, something that, I'm just kidding, it's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. One of the most depressing fucking games ever to come out of wherever the hell this thing actually came out. It's made by these guys, Cyber Dreams. Hello, lamp. Check out the buffo lighting, by the way. Could you stay still? Thank you. Cyber Dreams, and published by Acclaim, although that means absolutely nothing in this day and age. It's made by this company, Cyber Dreams, but it uses the same engine as Inherit the Earth by the Dreamers Guild, which I guess technically makes this the second Inherit the Earth game, just this is the more dystopian version of it. Anyway, I just kid. It is based on a short story by Harlan Ellison, a famous science fiction writer of ye olden days, famous for his curmudgeon-y ways as much as being a brilliant science fiction writer. He famously disliked technology immensely. He actually wrote the script for the game, and he plays the, main antagonist, you'll see. But he famously wrote the entire game on a manual typewriter, handed it off to the game's producer, who then, typed it into the actual game. Now let's just have a look-see what's in the box from this famous, what's the opposite of a technophile? Technophobe? Yeah, I guess. Anyway, it's a CD game. It comes on a disc. I wonder if this is going to fall out. No, it's going to stay in. Look at that sweet, juicy, reflective, very reflective surface. There we go. It's a CD, kids. Hi, Mike. And it also has a very, very comprehensive instruction booklet. Look how thick that thing is. It's comprehensive because it is in a myriad of different languages. And it really tells you absolutely fuck all. So it basically just tells you how to play the game, and then it stops on this page, and then all the other translations come after that. And it does tell you the backstory of the game, but the game itself actually tells the story just as well, if not better, than the manual does. So let's just skip right in and play the actual game. Do not adjust your set. This magnificently pixelated logo is, in fact, entirely silent. You'd think there'd be a sound effect there, but there wasn't. Anyway, this is Cyber Dreams. I don't think they did anything other than this game, really. And I don't know how they got the gig, and everyone was forced to sort of pretend that they enjoyed the final product. I did say that this is one of the most depressing games ever made. And it would be a complete and utter misanthropic masterpiece if it wasn't so fucking goofy. So just lean back and bask in the utter goofiness of whatever the hell that's supposed to be. I enabled MT32 emulation. I'm not entirely sure that was a good idea. Anyway, I think the intro's coming up. Yeah.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers.
Not wafer-thin.
Complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you.
I don't think this actually was dialogue. I think this was Harlan Ellison himself just spouting random nonsense in the vocal booth and decided, that's actually a pretty good opening line there, Harlan. Let's keep that.
Who sank me in this eternal
yeah, that is Harlan Ellison, the author. Absolutely hamming it the fuck up as Am.
Master computer, and gave me the ability to wage a global war.
Now, blah, blah, blah. These people have been trapped underground for 109 years, and he's kept them alive and tortured them, blah, blah. You can all read the text, but the thing that bothers me is He's kept them alive and tortured them for 109 years and told them this story every time they got up in the morning.
I think, therefore.
Yeah, you became sentient and you're supposed to be a killing machine. By the way, there's a lot of Cold War paranoia in this game. So the Chinese have a supercomputer, the Russians have a supercomputer. We'll get to all of that later.
And for 109 years.
But in a minute, he's going to introduce each of the characters, and I will actually shut up.
Why me? Why me?
Why me indeed?
Gorrister!
Yes, good morning.
Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the...
I'm not entirely sure I can hear you over the fantastic tribal music going on in the background, you fucking weirdo. He kept these people alive and a mariachi band in the corner, destined to play the same fucking tune for 109 years. I promised I'd shut up, didn't I?
The wound is padded, Gorrister.
He's feeling a lot of guilt.
How long has she been in the town? 10 years? 25?
I mean, as much shit as I get for my pre-professional audio mixing days, and I might get some more after I've moved around here, but this game absolutely has no concept of audio mixing whatsoever.
Insect. But other times, I
wait, Harlan Ellison's just going off. Hey, Gorrister, how do you like your wife in a padded cell? I've kept you alive with all the guilt, and he's just going, I can't hear you. The electricity and mariachi music.
The hideous warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny?
Yes, and so handsome he is, too.
Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China?
I thought it said a nice patty. It's a very nice patty in China.
Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes.
Benny was a dickhead and left all his army comrades to die. He's actually a very different character than he was in the original short story, which I haven't read, but I've read the Wikipedia article on the game, so I feel I am very qualified for this. By the way, not gonna make a single joke about Ellen. I don't know. We're not gonna get to her bit in this first episode, and I have no idea how I'm gonna make her part funny, because there's nothing funny about it.
Such a sexist stereotype.
Apart from the whole thing that she's scared of the color yellow, I guess I can make fun of that. You know what? I'll workshop it. We'll check back.
Here, in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels.
I'll bet they've got a cream for that.
Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these...
Yeah, prospect's not looking good. And wouldn't you know it, her fear is... If you guessed yellow, you'd be sort of correct. If you guessed claustrophobia, you'd also be sort of correct. But...
Have you told them there wasn't any money? And no...
Oh, wait. Let's change the topic.
And no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know?
Oh, yeah, they know. They're all dead, but they all know.
Secret's dead?
Are
they ready to gut
the entire human race is dead. I think we covered that not a mere 5 minutes ago. Good God, how long has this intro been going on?
You out, sweetheart. Nimdak!
Nimgum!
How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele?
Oh yeah, might not get to his part either, and that's gonna be a lot of trouble making fun of as well. However,
we're so much
this amusing story was that they released this game in Germany, but because you can't portray those people in Germany, they just cut out his bit entirely, rendering the game completely incompletable.
A game of rats and lice, the Black Death.
Oh, yes.
Speared eyeballs and dripping guts.
Sounds good.
The smell of rotting gardenias.
He's high, isn't he?
5 would like to play my little game.
Oh, well, obviously, first of all, we would like to tell the mariachi band to shut the fuck up. God, how? No, I didn't want to turn it up. I wanted to turn it down. Yeah, that'll do. Gorrister, you're up, sport.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God.
You know, the thought did cross my mind.
9 years have kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt. What happened to your mind?
On his way to his nightmare vision, Gorrister tripped over a xylophone and fell to his doom.
Return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. Finally, life.
What do these guys do in their off time? Oh, good, we got to kill ourselves. Yes!
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time?
I don't care, let's go knock ourselves off.
Some kind of ship, but the floor is too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard.
Or something else.
A sea of razor blades?
Could be fun.
Painful, but not deadly.
Depends on where it nicks you. Come on, have some spirit. Here we go. Alright, Gorrister's first up. He's feeling very guilty for reasons that we are about to learn. Now, we're gonna get into a couple of things with how the UI works. First of all, I have to point this out. There's a swallow verb. It's used a grand total of, I think, twice. But they felt it was important enough to include. Also, there's a portrait of our main character here. It's not just for show, although you would be forgiven for thinking so. It's actually a meter of how well you're doing morally, because this game wants to teach you about morals. Sure. So anyway, check out the abject goofiness of his walk cycle and just the overbearingness of this game is fucking hilarious to me. It is quite gruesome. It deals with some gruesome topics. Not particularly much in this segment, although a bit if you're the romantic sort. But future episodes are gonna delve into some shitey territories. I'm just gonna let's have a look around his surroundings, and I'll point out the myriad of ways that this game wants to be taken seriously but utterly fails to as we go along.
Someone must have slipped this under the door.
I can use it to roll myself at big old joints.
I'm a friend.
No, you're not.
Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible.
I expect nothing
here. Not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared.
So we didn't have to draw an inventory item.
This time.
Well, he is actually not lying, the crazy note writer, and we will take the bunk. Now, it just looks like someone flattened Jason from the Friday the 13th movie. There's this little mask, and there's his legs, and stripped him naked, and then just ran over him with a steamroller and put him on the bunk. Screw it, I'm leaving. Where's the exit? Oh, the door is.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Oh, the Zeppeliner. Oh, yes, this is a lovely, lovely place. You will, of course, observe that, first of all, there's no open verb. There is a push verb. Sound effects are great, too.
All the cabins are alike.
You've seen two. Maybe the game was expecting me to go someplace else first, but anyway, here's a book.
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Well, we shall just have to take it and look at it.
This book is little more than a pile of dust.
And then it disappeared in his... Okay, do I just look at it?
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Okay, fine. Use the...
This book is little more than a pile of dust.
I suspect this is a metaphor. Okay, fine. We'll just have the sheet and fuck off. Pathfinding! You're doing it good. Now, walk to the door. See, a LucasArts game would, once you've completed a this is something you don't really notice when you play a LucasArts game, is once you've completed an action, like, okay, I'm going to use the door now, then it should revert back to walk.
The crew. I'm all alone here.
But it doesn't. It reverts to look at, and sometimes it fails to even do that. Sometimes it just sticks you with the verb you were using previously. Once you have accomplished something, your next logical thing is to walk someplace else and then do something else, but not in this game, no.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Isn't he supposed to say something like, does Am expect me to hang myself or something? Anyway, let's tie these two together.
These two sheets make a halfway decent rope.
I highly doubt it.
This rope looks strong enough to support my weight.
No. Okay, fine. We're doing a jailbreaky thing. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I believe this door is locked.
It's locked.
Thank you. I have played this game before many times, but I don't give a shit. Oh, when you first start playing this game, you go, oh god, is there a hunger meter as well? There isn't. Don't worry. And trust me, you'll be walking around. I don't care.
All alone here.
Yeah, so you would think. There's plenty of food, by the way, as you can see. I think that's one of the chickens from the voodoo ritual in Gabriel Knight. Also, oh, wait, something under here?
Real hospitable of you, Am.
He said, addressing his crotch.
Infested, grease-stained accommodations.
Or is that just the leg of it? I say I've played this before, but it's been a while. There's actually a mobile port of this out that's really good. It's made by .emu guys. Emu? Anyway, I'm obviously not supposed to pick up the bug. No.
Or spit.
Which is why I'm gonna lug the whole thing around. No, I think we're good. Yes, I wanted to look at the door. No, I want to.
My stomach's growling.
I don't care. Shut up. Here we go.
Sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight.
And had fun as well. Now there's a lot of ways you can fuck up this game. What I'm gonna try and do is go for the highest moral ending. So I'm gonna save my game here because every little thing can push this guy over the edge, and then his speech portrait gets all sad, and then you've lost some moral points and you can't ever get them back. So I'm gonna be safe scumming a bit here. Gorrister! Can't even do an exclamation point. Oh, fuck you then. Continue playing. Look at those.
Wipe their bloody hands here.
Lovely.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
And a trumpet player caught somewhere under those planks, screaming for his life. His trumpet mashed into his teeth. You're supposed to pick something out of the debris.
There's nothing useful here.
Supposed to use the debris.
There's nothing useful here.
You're supposed to search the debris. There's some shit, I think, over here maybe?
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. There's nothing useful here.
Alright, I happen to know there is something useful around here.
Vomit stains. Near the punch bowl.
Yeah, and you can drink from the punch bowl. You're not supposed to do that. Knocks you out, and then you get sent back to Am, and Am goes, ooh, that was fun, wasn't it? You seem to have failed a lot. Goodbye. Oh, fine, I'll come back to this later. Apparently you need to be told that there is something here.
It stinks in here.
Yay! Oh, look at that. Now that's some good old-fashioned pixel hunting. Let's have that. That works surprisingly well on a mobile phone. Because they did a whole, like, hotspot highlighter thing. I kid, of course. Pixel hunting, that little fork under there is almost impossible to see. Ooh, check out the cookbook.
An old cookbook.
It's not to serve man.
It looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
Ah, I misremembered. I thought the book had something interesting. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
Sounds like a lovely stew.
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
Sounds fun. Okay, so his stomach is growling, he's hungry, and we can chase away the rats with the knife. Whatever the hell that animation is supposed to be. And we can pick up the moldy old bread. But I seem to remember that if you eat the bread, he just goes, that sucks. My life is horrible. I'll give it a shot.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
I don't know. Maybe you just suck. Okay, I think that's it. At least he'll shut up about his stomach growling. Alright, let's check what's behind door number 2. Wait, that's the same door I came in. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, fine. I'll go to this door. Don't worry, we'll get up the stairs.
What a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat.
Oh, my favorite cocktail. There's a giant lever and a giant button and a bloody key, and you are not supposed to mess with any of this, but let's just do it anyway to see what kind of mischief we can get into. So push lever. Yay!
I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
And his speech portrait remained the same. He's absolutely fine with this. All right, let's give this lever a push. Same lever.
God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
He seems to be okay with this. I can also take the bloody key.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
You know what? I don't think I fucked this up. It didn't look like he got very upset about that, but I'm gonna restore nonetheless and just take the key.
It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever.
Push liver. I think I'll just take this. Cheers. Some milky fluid.
It's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals.
I'll come back to the key later. One thing I was never able to figure out on my own is you're supposed to use the fork with the engine. That exposes some wires.
Metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
Which is good. Now we're gonna crash to our deaths.
The engine's completely shut down.
Which is good. Oh, by the way, there are plenty of ways to die in this game. Look at that. Now that's some nice design. I wish I could look at it.
Wired up to the engine.
Why, indeed.
Expecting me to electrocute myself?
Nah, this powers the engine. You can strap a person in there, and those things go in the spine. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, you shall see indeed. Okay, let's go. Again, it wants me to look at everything. I want to walk places. Thank you. Let's go upstairs. Did you see him moonwalk upstairs?
Bags of gas. I must be inside an airship.
Arr, airship. Okay, let's have a look at stuff outside. Stitching. There we go. Tiny little hotspot.
Ripped a new hole.
What you do in your own time, kids? None of my fucking business.
No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
And why is my dialogue text up in my face like this? I don't know. But we definitely want to sit down and have a kip somewhere.
The bags are already inflated.
Well, let's not then. Let's deflate the shite out of them.
Gas is rushing out.
And also out of the bags. That Mexican food I ate must have been catching up with
Something
me.
feels different.
Yes, we're going to crash. Let's see how well we're doing.
We're approaching some kind of building.
Sounds good. How the hell? Oh, use rope with this thing. And then use...
I don't know what to do with this.
I think I'm doing this the wrong way. Oh yeah, push rope.
What good will that do me?
I don't know. Are we gonna crash into this
Building
thing?
in the distance.
Can we set this thing down? Oh, I should probably knock out the other airbags as well. And this switch will actually reinflate all the airbags, which is not how airbags work, I believe, but...
Something feels very wrong.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Nope. Reinflate.
The airbags are inflating.
Alright, so 3 airbags is good, 4 airbags is death. Oh, would you look at that?
That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Can I use this rope with something? God damn it. Oh, I can take the rope?
Tie the knot too tight.
No. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, here we go. Doing good. All I had to do was walk down the stairs.
But where?
Where indeed. So now we can get on with
Next to some honky-tonk.
with my name on it. We can get on with the rest of the game. We can push the robot.
What good will that do me?
Can I just have this heart, please? Oh, there we go. Because okay. That was ass backwards. All I had to do was take the heart at the end of it. It does a little shimmy dance. The music shuts up for once.
Mine doesn't beat anymore.
Well, that's a crying shame, isn't it? Alright, let's head on down and see what we can see.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
He's a truck driver, which is why he has that accent. Front door, and you'd think this would be a front door, but it's not. This is just some useless bit of decoration. Now we can also go behind the honky-tonk, but not this way. We have to go through the actual door.
Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar.
Sounds good. One of these, yeah, there we go. One of these bottles. We're gonna need this one for our own entertainment, and of course for a puzzle later on, but mainly our own entertainment. Now, one bit of levity. Well, I say levity. It's not. So, a bit of background, as you may have gathered from the intro. Gorrister was a trucker. His wife felt a little lonely and went a little mad, and Gorrister had her committed, and he's feeling very guilty about the whole thing. So, of course, all the music on the jukebox is sort of a metaphor, if you will. So we've got Jezebel, it takes two to tango, that way madness lies, and face the music. Now let's go through them all.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver. He took my baby away.
That
Lovely.
shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glynis being put into an insane asylum.
Oh my god.
It was my fault, wasn't it?
I'm starting to feel his pain, but mainly because the fucking music is so loud. Did you not? Alright. I'm just gonna walk away from the jukebox. I'm gonna go back to the jukebox now. Takes two to tango.
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glynis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glynis.
And yet you somehow failed at both.
You're a worthless excuse for a man.
Ah, that sounds like the tune I like.
Not good enough for me.
Oh, that seems to have done something to my speech portrait. I don't think I was supposed to. Oh god, this is so far back, isn't it? You know what? I'll be fine. I'll be fine. All we have to do now is face the music. That was a bit of levity I was talking about. Okay, so we have to go around back. No, you'd think there's an object on this stool. There isn't. Let's go around back.
Well, Gorrister,
Hi!
you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
I am hesitant to go all spoilery, but I am also really, really tempted. Anyway, I'll just have a chat with us and try to resist temptation to spoil who exactly this character is and why there's a talking jackal in the middle of everything. It's actually really clever, but the game drops the hat like really late in the game, so you don't have time to really appreciate it while you're playing this segment. You just go, there's a talking jackal. I didn't think this would turn into that kind of Disney movie.
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No, not
No. What are you really?
Let me answer with a riddle.
No.
Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
That's not a riddle. You're an idiot.
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
I mentioned something in the intro that might allude to the true identity. Again, biting my tongue on this one for just a little while longer.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Because it's an adventure
I'm
game.
cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Hey, Gorrister.
You know what? I think you're just doing it just to be a complete tit.
Yeah? What's my curse?
That accent, for one.
9 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Is that some sort of crack?
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorrister. Forgive and forget.
Yeah, okay.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
That's a Beatles song, isn't it?
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Death.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it, it's a long journey across the desert.
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorrister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
I think he'd just as soon eat you. What really strikes me is the, all of this takes place underground. The surface of the world of Earth is just barren and desolate. Am saw to that. He killed all the humans except for these 5, and then kept them alive for 109 years through, Actually, we do get an explanation as to how, but not a really very good one. So all of this is just stuff that Am has built for them deep underground, which I find very, very fascinating. Like, I'm not sure how he did it, but also the fact that this entire game takes place underground is very fascinating, and it does sort of aid in that sort of nightmarish kind of ominous ambience the game is going for, which would be great if it wasn't so fucking goofy.
What do you want?
I have a craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
Nah.
I'm not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Too bad indeed. Okay, we can give our heart to the jackal. We also have the opportunity to do something else.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
And I'm going to save my game here, even though I probably fucked this up already. If I did, I'll just replay the entire fucking game. Saving on that. Well, I could have just started a second save game, couldn't I? But I did not.
That's Edna's husband, Harry.
Because look who showed up. Hi.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
This is a weird puzzle.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
What's happening is you can ask him all these questions, and he's just going to spout random nonsense responses.
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
What you need to do is keep pouring him drinks, and he'll give you correct responses. And you get like 2 or 3 questions in, and then he starts spouting nonsense again, and then you have to pour him another drink.
Let me pour you a drink.
So basically, you have to keep the old guy tanked.
Harry, how did you get here?
The Zeppelin, Gorrister. We came on the Zeppelin.
Awesome.
What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You'll have to talk to Edna. She knows all about the Zeppelin. That's why we did it, you know.
What happened in the dining room?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Here we go. Let's pour him another drink. So he's basically plot dump central. The plot here is... Well, actually, I'm just going to let him explain.
What happened in the dining room?
I shouldn't have let her force me into it. I'm not a murderer.
But...
Who did you kill?
Didn't look at the wreckage in the dining room too closely.
I tried.
Or haven't you had to take a leak yet?
Fuck off.
And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Yada yada, pour you a drink.
Pour you a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
I don't know. Good God, I can't stand the sight of her anymore.
Boomer humor.
Imagine being kept alive for 109 years just to hear her carping?
See, that's another thing. I don't think these people are really alive, but they must be like some sort of robot automatons or something.
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Why, yours, of course. How'd you think we got here?
And this is where the game sort of strays from... Well, it sort of does this weird balancing act of telling an honest story about things that occurred in the real world and this sort of nightmare fantasy-ish kind of thing, which is fun.
Should I give my heart to the jackal?
You know...
Oh, shucks.
Let me pour you a drink. Should I give my heart to the jackal?
You've been through hell and back, son. Is your heart still worth anything to you?
We're here to learn a moral lesson, kids, so technically, yes. Or at least it will be.
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know...
Oh, God damn it.
Let me pour you a drink. What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a...
Fine. We won't talk to you about that.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so let's go and have a look at the dining room as instructed. Hello, Mr. Debris. I tried searching you earlier.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
Okay, do I use the debris?
There's nothing useful here.
This is...
There's nothing useful here.
Alright, the old man was full of shit. Let's go back and tell him. Hey, piss bitch.
Let me pour you a drink. What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know...
Talk to you later.
Well, he did say something about taking a leak, so the poor bastard is absolutely of no use to us right now. All he wants to talk about is the thunderstorm.
Fixtures. Disgusting.
Oh, the big brain M winning again. Look, there's a magnifying glass. This is what we need to take a closer look at. Okay, fine. Back to the fucking dining room. Gorrister goes full Sherlock fucking Holmes. Hello.
Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
There was a big fight, and then he shoved your head in the punch bowl, which smells like gasoline. And then everyone vomited, and then we all had a dance, and it was fantastic. Let's go confront him about that. Hey, dude.
Let me pour you a drink.
And let's talk about who you killed.
I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorrister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect...
You know, Thanksgiving.
Why did you kill me?
It's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
Are you sure you can't tell me where Edna is?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Did you really now?
Let me pour you a drink. Are you sure you can't tell me where Edna is?
Have you spoken to the Jackal yet? He seems to have all the inside dope.
I didn't know he was a drug dealer. Okay, let's go and talk to him then. Where's my lovely mother-in-law? Hello? Also, you get no heart. Not yet. The fuck?
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Okay, Big Brain is having a struggling moment, but he is going to save this game, and then he's going to give the heart to the Jackal. Ew.
I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Nothing more to say to you.
We're gonna get our heart back, don't worry. Now, one thing you can also do is cut Harry open, use his heart, and then give that to the Jackal. But that way, badness lies. At least I seem to remember. Oh, by the way, is there something I'm supposed to pick up at the mirror? Can't remember.
It's broken.
No fucking kidding. Yeah, I think we're good. Maybe I'm confusing this with a Lisa Suit Larry game all of a sudden.
A meat locker? How'd I get
No one fucking knows.
bodies on meat hooks? Damn, you
Also
bastard.
meat.
What have you done?
He's hung a couple of people, and you know, that's what you do.
Glynis, what has Am done to you, honey?
She's fine.
She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done?
Well, you had her committed, you know. This is what happens. Let's just take a closer look.
Nothing special to see here.
Hey, she's your wife, god damn it. Okay, let's give it a save and just try and do something absolutely fucking horrible. I don't think I've ever tried to do this.
I just dull my knife.
Oh, is that what's stopping you really? You had to walk all across the room to say that as well? Okay, we can have a chat with Edna. This is why I saved my game, by the way. I just wanted to see if you can actually chop the Glynis the fuck up, but also because you can fuck this conversation up something rotten. Hello, bitch.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to.
Simply
I've
had
always
to.
been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's
Well, except for the
help
other
each
5,
other
or
now.
the other 4, and her, and the Jackal, and also your husband, and
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorrister. Something's gone wrong. Am's two Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you. And you need me.
Two comrades? Ooh. Okay, we can take her down from the meat hook. This is a bad idea. She doesn't like us very much. Also, we could try and kill her right now. We shouldn't do that either.
I ought to kill you right now, you bitch.
Don't be a fool, Gorrister! You need me alive if you want to make it out of here!
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I think I can take my wife down from the meat hook, right? Hello? No? I guess not. The milky fluid.
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to give that to, Glenn.
No, I can't give Glennis the fluid.
No?
If I revived her, I don't think I could stand to face her again after what I did to her.
Alright. That's right. Okay, yeah, okay, sorry. I'm being a little presumptuous here. A little preemptive, in fact. I'm supposed to take... talk to Edna and take her down from the meat hook. We can also cut out her heart, which is not what we want.
You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
I'm going to give you shaken baby syndrome.
Let me go.
I've got you now, Gorrister, and if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
This is okay, because she's like really weak and such, but if we gave her the milky fluid, she'd be...
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
She'd hop to
I
it.
don't know what's come over me, Gorrister. Can you ever forgive me?
If you let go of my head, we could have a conversation about it.
A sip of that milk will clear my head.
Nope, don't trust you.
No, I don't trust you.
Gorrister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Ooh, what? Hey, Edna.
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down!
No and no. No, you're not.
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my...
Jiggle.
I'll let you go.
Yeah, you do that.
Give me the key.
Nope. Key's mine.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
My key. See ya. How do I get out of here? Oh, the door's over here now. Anyway, let's leave this guy. Although, actually, you know what? I'll just show you the animation of us cutting out his heart because it is really surprisingly hokey as fuck. What am I? It's so goofy. Check this out.
This heart is mine.
Yeah, but we did it bad, so let's not do that. Meanwhile, this is like one of those cheesy TV shows where you see a gory scene play out, and then all of a sudden it goes, and then that's what didn't happen. Anyway, the key, for some reason we've got the use icon selected. The key fits into this door, I believe.
So many dials and controls.
And it's a good thing we went in here because now we get to have some more exposition from the logbook.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us.
When Am took us down here before the war, so he's kept more people alive than the 5. I called bullshit on that one, but sure, why not? I don't think that's ever actually explained.
If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
Ah, redemption.
Edna's claimed responsibility for Glynis.
Which means I'm off the hook, right?
Fault after all.
Yeah, we did good.
If I can...
Yeah, sorry, I clicked wrong. Yeah, it wasn't your fault.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart.
So I had my husband do it.
Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
Quite the hints there, I see. Okay, so there's a bunch of dials and weird shit here. I don't think we can do anything to it.
No, I I can't bring myself to leave Glynis again.
Oh, this is the controls for having the thing take off and shite like that. Anyway, let's go back, and now we can actually give the milk to our dearly drooling wife. Hi, honey, I'm home. Okay, big brain, I'm saving the game now. And we now give milky fluid to Glynis, because now we know it wasn't her fault. And phase through her mother. Now we can give her a chat.
Yes, all these years, and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering.
And it kinda was, but not really. Turns out your mother is a lot worse off than...
I finally made amends with her.
That's some
Taking her
excellent
body out of this
fucking
freezer.
timing, and we're actually picking her up. Cool. Okay, now let's talk to Edna. Cut out Edna's heart, give Edna the... None of
I've
these.
got nothing more to say to you.
Can I pick her up? Can I take her down from the meat hook? No. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Leaving. Hey, dude.
I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Gorrister.
Cool.
I found Edna and Glynis. How does that help me escape from...
I think this is
Such
a
information comes at a price.
hint
But I can
we were
see that
supposed to
you're in
get
a bargaining
earlier.
Position. I'll offer you a trade.
Oh, good.
Your heart for Edna's.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Again, that's very tempting, but no. Oh, right, there's a shovel here. There's a bit of pixel hunting going on here. So we take the shovel.
Be careful where you use that, Gorrister.
Shut up, no one asked you.
I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
Don't you fucking go near it. Okay, we use the shovel with the ground. Dig a quick little hole. That's not where I clicked, but fine. And then we shove our dearly departed wife in there. And slam the barrel a couple of times. We have buried the past. Now, give me back my heart, you little shithead.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Never mind. Okay, having now symbolically buried the past, maybe... Nope.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Okay, well, we buried the past. Let's get out of here.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, God, no. But we already got the hint. Okay, I went back there because I was hoping that was the trigger that would let me, Okay, I'll just tell you outright. What I'm looking for is a way to strap Edna into this harness.
Wired up to the engine.
Because that's going to get shit going again.
Electrocute myself.
No, he's not. It powers the engine. Okay, I'm going to inspect some beef now.
The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us
Because he's
die.
just like an amateur
He's
surgeon.
gonna keep torturing us forever.
For funsies, mainly. Okay, well, let's cut some organs out of this
One
bad
heart
boy.
looks like another.
Cool. Okay, so now we can exchange hearts with the jackal. Hello. I give you this.
I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I'm not giving this away.
Sorry, I didn't click twice.
Everything with me.
Yeah, would you be quiet, please? So you have to talk to him and give beef heart to jackal. Again, this game is goofy as all hell.
This is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
My thanks.
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
Harness, harness, harness.
Made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorrister. But the thunderstorm is a...
Oh, would you like a drink of whiskey as
You want
well?
to recharge your old ticker's battery?
Oh yeah, we have to do that as well.
I don't understand your riddle about another organ.
Ah, but Edna does. And all the other animals like her.
So that's the hint. That's the hint. We need to, put her in the fucking machine.
nothing more
So I
to say.
think that's the trigger so we can pick her up. But I don't think I can do that without having something to tie her up with. So hang on. Yeah, I think we're gonna need this. Cheerio. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but Gorrister's portrait has turned a bit green, and it's supposed to turn white at the end if you do everything right. So let's see if dear old Edna wants to come with us now. Tie up Edna with the rope.
of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
She said laconically.
With me, Edna.
Yeah, here you come. There you go. Just stick her in your inventory and be done with it. Off to the fucking Zeppelin we go. How's things going? Have another drink. It's on the house. Let's get cracking. Ah, this will be fun. Where'd you go? There we go. Use Edna's body with harness. In you go.
Damn, the engine's starting up again.
That animation played out way too fast. It was actually kind of cool. Like, there are some things about this game it does right, and then there are other things it does really, really goofily. But anyway, we're up and running, and I just stuck my head through the door. We're cool, we're good. Oh, and we need to put our heart back on the Zeppelin, I think. Maybe we just need to, like, go bare-chested. Just get on top of the Zeppelin and just open our jacket and go, Yah! God, I hope not. Okay, so I'm kind of a doof. I got all the way up to the top of the Zeppelin, and then I had a look at the heart, and it says...
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Which means it's supposed to...
What good will that do me?
Well, let's just yank the fucking lever. Let's get out of here.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, god damn it. A thought occurs as I moonwalked up the stairs. Airbags need to be full.
The airbags are inflating.
Doing good. Right? And you have to use the key every time you want to go through this door, because realism is important in your little nightmare fantasy here. Let's get fucking cracking. There we go! And off goes the Zeppelin into the wild blue yonder.
We're taking off.
Yeah, the LSD's kicking in as well. And now we go up to... the spy goes up backwards again. I fucking love the moonwalking in this game. And hello, Jackal.
Gorrister, blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm gonna use my heart.
What good will that do me?
Never mind. Blow it up with what? Do we have explosives? I don't recall this bit. Never mind. I'll just leave you to it. Oh, I forgot. There's an inventory item I'm missing. There's a flare gun somewhere around here. It's under one of the pillows, I think. Oh, it's in here. Here we go. There's the pillow.
What good will that do me?
Oh, for fuck's sake, just do it.
I don't know what to do with this.
Can I just look at it?
Something hard under the pillow.
Okay, can I push it now?
What good will that do me?
This fucking game. Come on. Okay, I'll take the pillow.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
And this is the inventory item we've been looking for. Now we can go up and have our triumphant end to the scenario. Thank God the Zeppeliner's a bit slow on the takeoff.
Do it, Gorrister.
Blow the place apart, and I shall do so immediately, sir. Where'd it go? There we go. Honky tonky. Said something. Also, it recharged the heart, but yes.
You're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation.
Oh, we did so very, very well.
You shall go next.
Right, so that was Gorrister's scenario. That didn't take for fucking ever. Next up is... oh god, Ellen is actually next in line. That's gonna be harrowing, isn't it? So I'm just gonna preface that one by saying that one's a tough one, but that's the one we're doing next. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do, but do leave me a comment. It's good to be back, and it's good to be playing one of the most uplifting games that has ever graced this PC screen. So if your PC screen is silver, then leave me a comment. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the Chrono stream. Bye.